Very modest plan here for Coach Tim Cone. He's not really looking at the end of this ball game as we see the game track. Field goal percentage, 3-point shooting, 11 already out of 26, only 5 of 13 for Barako. Rebounding, totally dominated by Star Hotshots. And the second chance points, something that we've been talking about from the opening quarter till the third quarter. 12-point differential here, showing so much energy is this Star Hotshots team.
Macmorrow quickly gets back onto the free throw line for 2 more free throws. He's got to hit these if he wants to try to make it a competitive endgame.
Hindi na naman yung pumasok yung kanyang unang free throw again, but for Coach Tim Cone, he was overheard saying in his timeout, we have to win this quarter. It's not an assurance for them that if they win this ball game, they'll lock in that top 4 slot, but at least it will give them a great opportunity to be in the playoffs. And if they win against Blackwater, siguradong pasok na sila sa playoffs, at baka sakali lang, based on complications, may chance pa doon sa top 4.
Kita mo, that's why he's also a champion coach like you. Talagang, making sure that he covers all the bases.
Yes. But he's one of a kind. He's the winningest coach here in the history of the PBA. At alam natin naman na he's the best ever. At pagdating kasi sa coaches sa PBA, hindi na malayo yung Tim Cone tsaka yung Baby Dalupan. Parehong-pareho lang dalawang yun.
They swing things around. Barako brings it closer. Kicks it out. Short.
Ayan na naman, offensive rebound na naman. Chance for Star Hotshots. Oh yes, every time. Kaya we can really feel the kind of enthusiasm this team is playing, and not just in this ball game, especially in the last 4 games that they've played, even if they lost 1 in the last 4 games. Another second chance points this time for Marcus Blakely. Style points once again. He did not put the ball down. He shot it while in midair. In the first 5 games, this Star Hotshots were down there at the cellar. 1-4 ang kanilang standings. But in the last 4 games, they're now 3-1, and a chance to go 4-1 in the last 5.
What a turnaround para sa kanila. At sabi nga nila, it's winning time here when it comes to the latter part.
And you just don't count out this champion team. This is the only conference wherein they have a chance to defend. They were the Grand Slam team last season, winning the first, the second, and the third. But they've lost an opportunity in the first 2. Ito, ginagawa nila lahat upang mabawi ang kampyonato.
Master Guapo move brought to you by Master Face Scrub, sikreto ng mga guwapo.
In that particular instance, you can see it again. After that back tip, huminto na yung buong Barako ball na pupunan. Not Mark Pingris. But technical foul once again. This time against, Marcus Blakely was guilty for that one.
That's quite surprising
for
a team that's actually so big. Pati si coach napailing eh.
28 yung lamang, technical pa.
They send Salvo to the line. He knocks down that free throw. And a nice smile here on Blakely as he takes a look at our officials. Nonetheless, Pingris on the line. Looking to complete his 3-point play opportunity. Is this the final time we're going to see Macmorrow? Mukhang ipapahinga na siya, pero siguro if this lead isn't brought down to a more manageable level, and I don't think it's going to happen, Blakely comes up with yung tinatawag natin pambawi doon sa kanyang technical foul.
Isang kamay tinira, hindi na naman naka-blackout yung kanyang kalaban. This is now the confidence high of Marcus Blakely. Total of 33 points for him. And minsan yung mga ganun technical foul, makikita mo yung enthusiasm na yung mga manlalaro eh. Dahil lamang ka na ng 28, mate-technical ka pa, tapos babawian mo ng isang magandang tira.
Well, a while ago, that was the biggest lead of the ball game at 29, and I guess you can throw out the window yung binabanggit mo kanina, coach, na kailangan ilapit lang ng Barako Bull to about 10, 12, maybe even 14 to make it manageable.
Masyadong focus itong Star eh. Pati yung 6-0 run, pag nakikita ni Coach Tim Cone na bumabaliktad yung momentum, tumatawag na agad siya ng timeout eh. At ito, makakakuha na naman. Offensive rebound, another chance para sa Star Hotshots to execute with 24 seconds shot clock for them.
They get it in bounds. Revis has checked into the ball game for the very first time. Mukhang hindi na natin makikita si Blakely sa lalong ito. Melton is checked back in. Nice basket from the outside. Yan, si Maliksi.
This is about the time when your confidence level is down because you're not getting a lot of chances to play. Ito, binibigyan ng kumpiyansa ni Coach Tim si Maliksi.
That three-point shot was brought to you by PLDT Home, DSL, triple play plans, and Salva getting away once again with another basket. This has got to be a career high for him.
11 points na siya. At prior to this game, ang kanyang conference high ay 0.
So,
Hindi mo ba na nakaka-score ito eh?
well, he hardly has seen any playing time.
Wala pa nga dahil dalawang laro pa lang yung kanyang nilalaro at yung sa dalawang laro na yun halos 5 minutes lamang, hindi pa nga siya nakakatira ng marami, only 0 out of 4 from the field prior to this ball game.
Pero exactly yung sinabi mo, Coach, you know, you like to see players like that,
yes.
that, you know, biglang huhugutin mo at makakapag-deliver because he has always stayed ready.
Tsaka yung walang masamang tinapay eh. Dahil usually dyan, yung ibang manlalaro, magtatampo na yan dahil hindi mo nagagamit eh. Pero again, sigurado tayo, after the performance of Salva in today's game, eh mabibigyan siya ng second look ni Coach Koy.
8:24 remaining sa ating laro. Binalik na si Liam McMorrow. So this is going to be the final charge na pwedeng gawin ng Barako Bulls sa larong ito.
Last push na to with 8 and 16 remaining the fourth quarter. They're still down by 30 points.
Mathematically, still possible, but highly improbable.
Wala pa tayong nakikita nakakabalik na pupunan with that time left, down by 30 points. Pero para rito kay Coach ko, yung kumpiyansa lang eh. They might try 1 or 2 plays, but more than that, he wants to instill in his players the mindset of not giving up. Just keep on playing, even if you're down by a big deficit. Dahil pagdating sa playoffs, ang mangyayari kasi dito, from a chance to be in the top 3, if they win this ball game, babagsak sila eh. Probably at number 5 or number 6. So mawawala na yung bentahe na just 1 win to make it to the semifinals. So yung mental toughness is what Coach Ko is trying to tell his players, not just by vocally saying it, pero yung bang do it on the floor and leave everything on the floor.
Yung sinasabi nga nila, with a twice-to-bit advantage, it should have been an easier route to the semifinals, pero it's not going to be easy if you fall in the bottom 4. Simon is checked in and hits another three-point shot. Three-pointer brought to you by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans.
Oh, this is now a very dangerous Star Hotshots team because not only are the starters scoring but also the guys coming off the bench. PJ Simon with a total of 10 points, 2 coming from the 3-point area. Prior to this game, he was 0 out of 7. So yung makikita mo, eksaktong-eksakto yung pagkaroon ng high level of performance ng mga locals ng Star.
Coach, when you look at itong kupunan ng Star Hotshots, they started off 1-4, pero ngayon nakita natin they've won 3 out of their last 4.
Yes.
Are they peaking at the right time?
Oh yes, this is exactly where they pick up so well. Usually they start the conference really slow, pero pagdating sa mga end of ng elimination round hanggang sa pagtaas ng playoff situations, nagkakaroon na sila ng stability sa kanilang ball game. But defensively, in the first 8 games of this team, okay naman sila. They're number 4 in terms of points allowed with the only 89 allowing their opponents. Ang problema nila, yung 86 points na ini-score nila. Pero ngayon, no, 104, 7 minutes pa. Last game, 105 ang kanilang sinut. So, umaayos na pareho, opensa-depensa nitong kupunan ni Coach Tim.
Let's check in now with Erica.
Maliban sa panalo, gusto ng Star na matapos ang laban with a competitive quotient to hopefully get into top 4. Without Marcus Blakely, Coach Tim wants them to stay in front of their man and defend without any fouls. Make sure malinis daw ang kilos to keep the huge margin again, to keep that quotient favorable to them. Balik sa inyo.
At kita natin doon, that was a fast break opportunity para dito sa Barako Bull. Melton playing safety. Gets that interception, so to speak. Balik na naman yung bola dito sa Star.
Alam mo, malaking bagay ito para sa Star dahil alam nila na baka may chance silang parehong mag 6-5 ng Barako dahil they still have last game against Blackwater. While with this game, itong Barako will end up at 6'5 also. So kung kasali sila sa quotient, ang laking advantage kung lamang sila ng mga plus 25 o plus 30.
Maliksi once again hitting from the outside, knocking down that three-pointer. This has got to be the biggest lead of the ballgame.
Oh, plus 34 na sila eh. So can you imagine, pag pumasok sila sa tie with a 6'5 mark, ang laki ng advantage nila because of the huge advantage or the huge lead that they are experiencing in today's game.
Still half a quarter remaining as Ababu heads to the line for an extra free throw. He knocks that down. Well, as far as Barako is concerned and their fans, you like to see the fact na lumalaban pa rin yung iyong koponan kahit na alam mong talagang halos wala na silang habol dito.
Oo, 31 na kinahabol pero si Rafi Ribis nadapaton eh. Pero hindi naman pwedeng mag-isa si Rafi ron. Napatid ng bahagya ni Chico Lanete, hindi natawagan ng foul. At maangal pa.
Yun ang nirereklamo niya ngayon. Nice play on the other end though. Nakita natin si McMorrow adjusting himself in the air to be able to just put that off the glass. And Tim Cone continues to work the referees because of that non-call kay Rafi Ribis.
Siyempre naman.
Simon! Offensive rebound. Hubalde thought about it. Gets blocked there by Ribis. McMorrow will go up, get hacked, and will head to the line again.
So piling up the points is Liam McMorrow. 22 points for him. But still, in terms of catching up, they're staring at a 32-point deficit. That time left. But what is important is to get the lead down for quotient system purposes.
8 out of 14. The numbers here for McMorrow. Now 9 out of 15. He misses another one. 50% from the line once again. Melton being hounded. Loses possession. Hubalde throws it up. Intal finishes.
So showing some signs of life is this Barako team. They need this. Whatever momentum they can generate here, keep the lead down para for their next game. It might be impossible, or it is really impossible for them to bounce back in this game. But they can set their sights pagdating sa playoffs.
Ribis misses. Kita mo, hindi na nakaupo si Coach Tim Cone dito. I mean, it's a one-ball game, but, you know, he's still worried about the spread.
Oh yes, tama yun. 29, pero yun, tumatawag pa rin siya ng timeout.
Let's take a look at the numbers of Liam McMorrow.
23 points is well within his average, but the rest of the team only 58. But yes, they're struggling on the offensive end. But the bigger problem that this team is afflicted with really is their defense. They've allowed Star to score 110 points with still 4 minutes and 33 remaining. And out of that 110, 34 came in the first quarter. And look back in their game against Ginebra. Ginebra scored 120 points. So if there's one thing, they need not be science experts here to figure out what is ailing them. It is really their failure to make defensive stops. And again, a three-point shot. This time from Melton. So it's a three-point shooting party for Star Hotshots and problem again defensively for the Barako Bull Energy.
There was no challenge that time on the shot and another turnover dito. Babalik na naman yung bola sa Star.
Medyo masakit to dahil ito yung kanilang bentahe, yung abilidad nilang dumipensa, kaya nakakuha sila ng 6 na panalo out of their first 7 games. But in the last 2, defense is simply lacking for Barako.
If you do give up 113 points with still so much remaining, talagang malaking problema yun.
Not only that, you also have to remember that Blakely hit the bench with still 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. And yet, nothing is happening right for Barako.
Porangon from the outside, hits! That's a long two-pointer. About really going deep down into your bench.
Oh,
Nahugot na nga niya si Salva.
walang makuha. Although, hindi naman masyadong marami rin minutong ibinigay ni Coach Koy kay Joseph Yo. Si Joseph, kanina pa natin sinasabi, 15 points per game. But we did not see him in the third quarter, and I don't think we're gonna see him here in the fourth quarter too.
What a dramatic turnaround para sa kanila because they had a horrible start as far as they were concerned, but to be able to break into the top 4, buenas na buenas yun.
Siyempre naman, dahil marami na nagsasabi parang nagsawa na sa panalo itong Star Hotshots. If you gauge it from their first 5 games performance, you will probably think na nakakota na sila, ayaw nang manalo, hindi na kayang manalo dahil tumaas na rin yung level ng mga kalaban. Pero sa pagkakataon ito, last 4 games, 3-1 ang kanilang kartada. And here with this impending victory, they're actually 5-1. Will be 4-1 here in this game after this one.
Melton gets away with that, throws it forward. Nice extra pass on the stuff there from Ping.
They started this first 5 games with a 1-4 mark, but after winning 5 straight, they're 6-4. So these two proud franchises, Star Hotshots and Rainer Shine, are becoming dangerous here at the tail end of our elimination round.
At yun yung mga kupunan na ayaw mo maging makita na getting into form late in the season because those are the teams that know how to win and win championships.
And you don't want to be against them, especially if they're getting that twice to beat advantage. Dahil yung momentum nila napakataas na at namumroblema naman ang ibang mga kupunan doon.
Salva there in Sorangon. Coming up with another turnover. We've now entered the twilight zone and the outcome already beyond any doubt. Pinaglalabanan na lang dito yung final score. Siyempre yung spread na talagang gusto makuha ni Coach Tim Cone. Barako from the outside, short. 50-50 ball and I'm not surprised. Again, ang nauna doon yung Star.
Yes, si Mark Pingris talagang inagaw, parang candy yung bola. Kalaban itong si Dylan Ababu.
Salva will try to attack. Throws up the jumper. Lumalaba pa rin si Macmoro there for the offensive rebound. The pass, just a little bit too high, even for Melton.
Pero grabe talaga athleticism itong si Melton. Kung ibang player yon, napakataas ng pasa na yun, hindi na mahahabol, but not Melton. He's got the springs. We've seen him dunk with a lot of style. 28 pa rin itong kalamangan ng Star Hotshots. They still want to pad on to this lead. Justin Chua saying action here to give Macmoro a breather. At ayan na po, lamang ng 28. At nagkakagulo tayo rito sa Araneta. Papasok na si Gako.
And the fans of Star just happy to see Coach Tim Cone empty his bench.
Especially, you know that things are going right if you see Gako playing here.
Well, he is a tough defender. Pag makascore pa siya, sabi nila, uwian na lang. On the outside, hitting again.
And now another turnover. You call a timeout to run a play. You get that ball inbounds and you turn it over. Very, very deflating for a coach.
Overshooting is Revis. Kakasabi lang natin, he's looking for a productive 56 seconds. Hindi yun ang nangyari dun sa kanilang unang opensiba. And look for a basket here to end things. Mintal goes inside, and Chua gets the basket.
Star Hotshots on their way to win their 4th game out of the last 5 games. They are definitely alive. They still have their last game against Brockwater. It opened things up for them to have an opportunity in the top 4.
Barako going for the shot there, and that would have brought the house down. Our final score, 117-89.